guys, happy Monday. I've been watching some Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead videos this morning. It's Monday, and so Fear the Walking Dead comes on Sunday night. So that's what I've been doing. Not to mention the boys have been kind of in and out because Blake now works at Frontier, so he gets home anywhere from 8 to 9 o'clock in the morning, and Shane comes in, and he's been here. He got here Thursday, and I thought he was leaving today, but he had to go to the dentist, and unfortunately needs a root canal and some fillings and a deep cleaning. And I've been telling him and fussing at him that he needs to really be on top of those teeth. I said, you're only in your 20s. Take care of your teeth. So anyway, I'm working on a journal. So pretty. I'll show you something. So here's one of the inserts for the journal. I gotta make something to go inside here. I keep making stuff, and then I'm like, I don't want to stick that inside. I want that to be separate. So I gotta make something to go inside there. But usually I don't do this. Usually I sew my signatures and then I start making inserts. But I think it's better this way. So I'm doing this shabby chic one, and then I'm going to go to Christmas. I also have to do a video on how to do printable stuff. A lot of people ask me a lot of questions about printables, so I need to do that as well. But I thought we would do some comments because I've gotten a few this morning on vlog 229 part 2, bark box, surprise visitor, comments, and mom gets a surprise. And you guys that have been commenting today have been fairly long comments, except for Patricia Handy. She says, I love Stamperia. And then Patricia Herrera. Thank you for your nice long comment, Patricia. You look, she totally lies. Her first sentence totally lies. You look so young and pretty in that fast car with that man-son of yours. He is quite handsome when he smiles. And he doesn't like to smile because he has a gap between his two front teeth, and he's always giving me shit that I didn't get him braces. I think, like, do you remember Lauren Hutton? She had a gap between her teeth, and she was like a sex symbol. And there's actually quite a bit of male stars. Anyway, I can see he melts the girls' hearts all over America, doesn't he? He is the biggest teddy bear. I mean, any girl would be lucky to have him. But thank you for saying that. She says, I think he and Savannah look more alike than they look like you. Really? You guys got to tell me if you agree with Patricia on that one. I think Shane absolutely looks like my child. Savannah looks much more like her dad. So I'm just curious what the ratio is on what you guys think. But I can see the resemblance, and Rihanna looks more like her mom now that she has her hair cut. Very cute on her, and the timing to cut it was perfect before school started. When Savannah was a child, actually she was in the first grade, the teacher approached me and said, she had really, really long hair, longer than Rihanna's was. She approached me and said, you know, I really think you should consider cutting Savannah's hair. And I was like, why? And she said, because all she does is play with it all day. So I cut her hair. Yeah. Okay. I miss the other pets now that there is a new kid on the block, but I know she's the baby. And it's nice now and again to make our men happy. And I can see the new baby makes him happy. Oh my God, I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you how much he loves that dog. It is pretty insane how much he loves that dog. And he has cried when telling me how much he loves that dog. It's crazy. Speaking of men, has Honey had time to finish his battleship? No. No. I knew he wouldn't. I knew he wouldn't. She says, I bet not. You keep him plenty busy. I don't keep him busy. I promise you, he keeps himself busy. We were out on the back porch, and his football game was getting ready to come on. And he's sitting there, and he's looking up at the underside of the patio. And he's like, I'm going to have to paint this again. And I'm looking at it like, it looks perfect. It looks pristine. I'm like, why? Do you not have enough to do? He makes it for himself most of the time. I wish I could accomplish all that you do in the same amount of time, but I am just not as disciplined with my time as you. You inspire me though, Rena. Everything you make is beautiful. Well, thank you. I love comments like that, really fuel my crafty steam, so thank you. Thanks for sharing yourself and your family with all of us, even though I know they are not willing players in the movies, LOL. Looking forward to tomorrow to see another vlog. Wonder what you'll be giving away. Huh, now you know. I'm giving away a balloon banner. Kim Ross, I'm all for positive reinforcement, but if my dog is naughty, she sure knows about it. And I guess I should have said it like that, because I am about positive reinforcement too. It just seems like, how do you do it for the naughty stuff? I don't understand. So I'm not taking her anymore. Those people just, yeah, no. I tell her, no, princess. She goes and sits outside and puts herself in timeout, LOL. My girl is older now, age 7, so I don't really have to tell her off anymore. Only when she gets in a barking mood that drives me crazy. What a lovely email. Yeah, you're the first person that mentioned the email. I also love the configuration box. I agree. It was amazing. Lucky Aussie who bought it. All right. Lottie Lobby Lou. Have not heard from you in so long. Not much time to comment, Rena, but all you need to stop Shiva from pulling is a Walk Easy harness. And I'm going to put that in Google right now. Walk Easy harness. I see lots of harnesses. The people who are doing the class want to buy a special kind of harness, and I think I'm going to have to get it. Worked instantly for Flora, that's her dog, and other friends' dogs. No choking involved. So I think I will have to get a harness. That's not, I just looked at that one. That's not the one they want us to get. The one they want us to get is almost like, sort of like a vest harness, if that makes any sense. But I'm sure I will be sharing it with you guys. Debbie Graffius, haven't heard from you in a while either. I'm still with you about the dog training. I hope she learns not to jump soon. Last thing you need is to have an elderly person over and have her get excited and knock them down. And I'm telling you, she would have knocked, I mean, she almost knocked me down. I'm 54. She totally would knock down Alan's mom. I would so love to have another dog, but just can't for a couple of years. And hopefully that desire will pass, and I'll just get my dog fixed from friends and relatives. That way it's free and no vet bills. That's the truth. So, that's all the comments for right now. Today is Monday, and I have well, it was a luncheon planned for my gal that's leaving and moving to Hawaii, Deb. And the place where we decided to go, we found out late last week that they don't open till 4 o'clock. So we're going at 4 o'clock. So it's kind of like early dinner. You know, that's what old people do, right? They go to early dinner. And then I found a beautiful bedroom set that I think is a must-have. And this is my deal. I am going to go get this bedroom set, if it's still available after the dinner, because I don't want to go before. I have too much shabby chic journaling to do. But if it's available after, I'm going to go pick it up, and Blake can either have it or it'll go in Savannah's old room. And it's $60 for a long dresser and a tall dresser. And they're really nice quality. If it wasn't so far, sorry, I would just go get it now, but it's kind of far. So, anyway. Alrighty. Guys, well, I like when you comment and I just discuss the comments and stuff like that. Oh my God, I get so many emails. It's so annoying. Did I tell you? I did not tell you. I found a new person. She has 3 years grooming salon experience, and I emailed her the end of last week. She interviewed on Thursday. Sent her an email on Friday. It was just like, hey, it was really great to meet you. We're excited to have you on board, blah, blah, blah. And I said, could you message me back? We're going to place an order of uniforms, and we'd like to know, you know, if you're on board, and we can go ahead and order you a uniform. And that was Friday. She didn't answer me till today, but I'm glad she did, because that way I can feel at least a little more comfortable. And she was like very enthusiastic in her email. So anyway, really glad. Another young gal, probably about the same age as Savannah and Jackie, which is in their mid to late 20s. And yeah, Deb has 2 more weeks, just 2. And I'm telling you, Deb is like my numero uno secretarial type of staff member, and I'm in some ways terrified for her to go. She's really good working with the animals too, but that secretarial stuff, that is big for me because I'm busy doing this. And to have somebody on staff that I'm already paying by the hour that can just do those kind of things for me, it's awesome. So anyway, all right, I'm out for now. Oh, and I found out Shane's staying until Wednesday, which makes me very happy. That means 2 more dinners I get to cook for him. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye. It's Monday. It's 1:30. And that set of furniture I wanted was just removed off of Marketplace. So frustrating. You know, I'm so used to going to a store. I don't know. Anyway. All right. So, Shiva is taking her nap in her kennel right now. Try to do that even on my days off, and Honey tries to do it on his days off so that she gets, you know, used to what happens. So anyway, yesterday, Shane and I went to Sam's, and I saw this really cool piece of furniture. And it was on sale, was the last one, and it was already, you know, it was the display, the floor model. And I sent Honey a text message and was like, hey, do you like this? And he said, yeah, I like it. So I called him. And I was like, so, I've been wanting to make a coffee bar in the dining room. And this would make a great base to a coffee bar. And he's like, no, 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 no. Let's make a coffee bar. And then we'll put it on our channel when we get our channel up and going. And I was like, great idea. And I loved that that was his idea to wait and for us to make it and to put it on our channel. And I was like, okay, can I go ahead and sell the pieces of furniture that are taking up a large amount of space in the dining room? And he's like, no, we got to use those pieces of furniture to alter and sell. I was just like, okay, he is really on board. And that makes me happy. So I'm doing some sewing for my journal. And I think before I have to leave today, I will have all the pieces ready to put together in the morning. Because if you're new around here, I craft in the morning mostly, and then when I get home in the evening, honestly my crafty mojo is not around in the evening. I don't know why. Sometimes it's still there in the afternoon, sometimes, but never in the evening, and I don't know why. It's kind of weird. But anyway, I am excited about this journal. I've made a number of journals, and I didn't start making journals until this year, but I've made a number of journals this year, and some of them just feel more special than others. And I guess part of it is I feel like when I put a lot more effort, I don't want to sound like I don't put effort into the other ones. It's just that some of them are more than others. And I think the more that I make, the more I get, I kind of get it down. And like in this one, I'm learning to create all my inserts first. And like right now I'm doing the sewing. This is one of my inserts, and I just sewed the inside of that one. This little small one. But let me show you my pile of. This is my pile of inserts. There's actually a few things over there that didn't come when I picked up the pile. So it's going to be quite, and I still have to sew all of those. So anyway, I did just get out of the shower because I have that afternoon get together. I guess I'm not going to go get the furniture. I showed it to Blake this morning, and at first he was like, oh, Mom, quit nagging me about furniture. But I'm like, Blake, when it's this cheap, or if it's free, you just can't dink around. You got to go get it. So I guess we dinked around. But the nice thing about Facebook Marketplace is people are posting new stuff all the time. I just really wanted that set. Okay, well, I will be back. I want to show you when I get done with my hair, because I'm going to do it a little different today than I normally do. So I will catch you guys a little bit later. Bye.
Oh no, that was such an accident.
It actually is. I do it all the time. Okay, so guys, look. Savannah's hair is now lavender gray. And Jackie's, you guys, you've seen Jackie at the shop. I know she looks glamorous here. She doesn't look glamorous at the shop, but
Nobody does.
so anyway.
But I did her hair.
Yes, Savannah did it. Turn around, Jackie. Yep, Savannah's original dream was to be a hairstylist.
I get to live vicariously through my friends.
Working overnight just before, but I filled in for the bather once in a while. So it was.
All right, is that much better for you?
And nobody talked. It was all kind of just like, here, wash dog. Here, this is what you have.
Got lucky.
I don't know what the seasoning is.
I'm gonna need a to-go pouch.
Me too.
John's dinner.
Dinner tonight and tomorrow.
The red peppers are so.
Tuesday afternoon. Actually, it's evening. It's 6 o'clock. I just got home. Let's go see what the husband's been up to. There's the pile of dog toys. Oh, there's a half-naked man out there. Well, hello, half-naked man. What are you oh, stop. No.
Shiva, down. Shiva.
All right, gotta go. Wednesday, and I'm working on something very different for me, and I'm having to use baby powder on my hands. Can any of you guys figure it out? Well, if you don't know, I'm using this, and that's why I need powder on my hands. I'm working with some new stamps that I hadn't shown you guys I got. Sweet pea stamps. And I picked these up at Tuesday morning, and I thought these were perfect for this time of year. And I send my mom a card every month, and I thought, well, I will use these because last time I sent her a card, I was like, uh-oh, I'm out of clean and simple cards. My mother does not like my traditional style of cards. I sent her one for Christmas one year. Well, I've sent her a lot for Christmas, but usually they were real overdone and they're very dimensional and everything. And she told me, she was like, you don't have to work so hard when you send me a card. I just like it really simple. And she actually sent me an example. She's like, your sister sent me this card. This is a good example. I was like, really? Okay. I love you, so I will try to make that happen. So I started doing more single layer stamping for my mom. And anyway, one year though, I did send her a Christmas card that had a wooden Christmas tree. And it was a really ornate wooden Christmas tree. And I had really pretty gold paper in the background. And then I colored a little image of the baby Jesus, and I put him in the center of the Christmas tree. Not at the top, but the center of the tree. And every year, she puts that out. Every year. She's like, that's my favorite card you ever made me. So, anyway, if I send her these, then she doesn't feel bad about throwing them away. Anyway, it's Wednesday, and the boys got to enjoy 2 evenings together because Blake's schedule, they needed him to do some kind of class, which happens during the day. And so he got to work days, and then they got to spend evenings together. So Shane is leaving today, and I always hate Shane leaving day, but it always happens. But he did get to stay for a week, and he was just here about a month ago, so it's easier to deal with because he was just here not that long ago. And I told him, I said, I'd really like it if you could come home once a month. And he's like, yeah, you want to pay my bills if I come home once a month? I was like, no. So anyway, he does have to come back because he's got to have some more dental work done. But he won't be staying more than a day or two. And Blake's moving out tomorrow. He never really moved in. All his stuff is out there in one of our cars because he took one of our cars to go get all the rest of his stuff. And then he's got a storage unit. So anyway, he's moving out tomorrow. And it'll be back to just Honey and I, which will be really nice. I think there was one more comment. I think this was it. Invented door. You haven't commented in a while. Where have you been? Hi, Rena. I very much enjoyed watching your vlog. It's so cute seeing everyone enjoying the bark box. Dog training in practice is never as good as the theory. I think it's right you should never hit a dog. But I do think letting him or her know you are not pleased with any wrong behavior is right. And I got you on that. I do think my personal feeling is, you know, I spanked my kids. And I believe that spanking works. I didn't get spanked as a kid. But it was, for me, and I was different. For me, it was more painful to disappoint my parents, which I think I recently talked about, than to worry about getting a spanking. But Shane went to live with his grandparents in West Virginia for a year because I couldn't control him. I couldn't, you know, it was bad. And they whipped him with the switch. And I'm telling you what, that kid changed. I guess it's on a case-by-case basis. But I guess my point is I don't, you know, I don't believe, of course, in any kind of abusive behavior. But I do think that there are cases where spanking your dog is necessary. But anyway, okay, back to the comment. Consistency is the #1 rule when training, I have found. Oh my God, that is so true. And I've been telling Honey because he is not consistent. And I think with the boys and Savannah leaving, I mean, Savannah didn't do too much with the dog. She liked her, but she was really obnoxious, so she would close the gate on her door most of the time. But as far as the boys, it is important, especially Blake. Blake likes to roughhouse with her and let her jump on him and climb on his head, and, you know, so I told Honey the other day, we had like a serious talk, and yeah, that was yesterday morning. I don't think I told you guys. I was like, look, I can't do this. I'm going to end up hating this dog if we don't start being more diligent with getting her under control. I mean, I know she's in obedience class and all, but, you know, it's still, she hasn't spent much time in it. You're not practicing all that much. Blah, 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 blah. I think you guys get the picture. Okay. I'm looking forward to seeing how you update the little playhouse. Yeah, me too. Honey was supposed to clear coat the desk. He's told me on several occasions he would clear coat the desk. And then he doesn't. Something happens. He's busy. He doesn't get to it. And so it hasn't gotten done. And I told him that I was frustrated because I want it done. So anyway, yes, I can't wait to do that as well. Shane is so lovely. He would die if he knew somebody called him lovely. He very much reminds me of my oldest son. His face when he is looking at his car was a picture. That's true. And I think he looks at it like that because, you know, he's going to be gone and he's not going to be able to. I mean, he's got pictures of it, of course, but, you know, those boys, they love their cars. Blake's actually going to start working at the racetrack. On Wednesday nights, just because he loves being at the racetrack and they love him because he used to work there, and they were like, "You're back, can you come and work?" So he'll work, I think he's going to work 3 12s at Frontier, and then he'll work the one night at the racetrack. But, you know, it's funny, for those of you who have been around for a long time, the boys did not always get along. And there was a time where they literally could not stand each other. So it is a gift and a blessing that changed. And trust me, it was a rough time. Anyway, thank you so much for your comment. Amanda Weierman, oh my. I still get so excited when you read my comments. Oh, Rena, you're my favorite of all time. Thanks for the smile today. Amanda Weierman, that picture of you, you look so young. How old are you? Because in that, I mean, I can only see a thumbnail. Let me click on your. You look like you're like maybe 20, in your 20s. We'll put it that way. So, you look really young. How could this old person be your favorite? Smarty Pants Kids, cute bark box, lots of fun goodies for the puppy, fun vlog. Well, thank you, ladies. I don't know if I have any gentlemen. If I do, they never step up and say so. But I also want to thank you for the receiving so much of that configuration box. I am so pumped to do another one. Oh, let me show you something. I finished something yesterday, and I'm going to post this vlog today, so I'm going to show you. In case any of you are interested. I finished this yesterday. This is a junk journal. And it's my first one where I didn't use paper on the cover. And I have to tell you a funny story. I didn't tell it when I did the video. I didn't use any paper because I used it all on the inside. And I forgot that I still had the outside. So I was like, oh hell, what am I going to do? So I was like, oh, lots of people just use fabric and stuff. So, yeah. So there it is. Look how it closes. I love that. I love that. So if you're interested in this journal, I'll show you a little bit inside. Just real quick, okay? I will show you how pretty the paper is. So it's all pink and coffee dyed. So anyway, I love to sell to you guys that watch my vlog because you're special. All right, I'll see you guys later. We're super busy at work. Super, super busy. Like 24 dogs. So I'll have to go early every day this week. Bye.